Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Welcome to the very first house show of 2021. My name's Josh. I help run the theater, and I'll be hosting this evening. I'm bringing on our two house teams. I have to do this individually, one by one, bring the players on stage, and I'm going to do that right now because I have nothing left to say except, hey, thanks to the one person watching right now, who I'm pretty sure is Dries. But no, all of a sudden it jumped up to 10. That's great. Okay, that's encouraging. So we're going to keep climbing, and while you're all joining us, I'm going to bring in our players for the evening. Here they come.
Hello.
Oh, one by one. What beautiful people. This Carl is facing the wrong direction.
Good job.
How's everyone feeling this evening?
Did I have a job? What's happening?
Andrea was having technical difficulties, but she's back with us now.
With a new pair of headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone through 3 already.
I don't even have 3. I don't even have 2 headphones. Anyway. Good. These are just a part of our wonderful house players. We've got Fünfdollar and People System all up on stage right now, and they're going to each do just a set of, I think they've got some wonderful fun stuff. Carl, who are you waving at?
My pals.
And I'm going to be reminding, probably periodically, you're going to see this little thing come up. If you can support the theater with a donation or even just share our live streams, let people know they're happening, that'd be great. We also, we have merch. I'm covering up people's faces. I didn't intend to do that. I'm so sorry. And you can get that merch, but I'm going to get rid of that so that we can see Carl and Jakob and Amanda. And I think that's all. Oh, you know what, Fünfdollar, we might as well get a suggestion now because it always takes a little while. What would you like as a suggestion?
We got a suggestion of what to get for a suggestion?
You want a suggestion for a suggestion?
Yeah, like should we have a noun or like a song?
Adverb.
People System, why don't you give them a suggestion for a suggestion?
Yeah.
And while we're doing that,
Complacent.
great, complacent. Dries is waving at Carl. Just so
So we need a complacent suggestion. That's what we're asking for now.
A complacent suggestion. Okay. What Fünfdollar needs from those of you out there watching is a suggestion of something complacent.
Which I think a complacent suggestion is something that you're like, you don't really care what the suggestion is.
Okay. So think about.
Okay, I just want to have it be known for just the sake of me not looking like an idiot is that I cannot hear Josh and I don't know what he's been saying for. So I don't know what's happening. I can hear everyone else. That's not Josh.
Can everyone else hear?
And he's been talking.
Yeah. We can hear you, Josh. Just
okay.
Should we? Is it time for us to introduce our format?
Yeah, maybe. You want to introduce our format, Andrea?
Sure.
I'm gonna.
All right. So tonight, I don't know. I can't hear Josh. If I'm speaking over him,
I'm gonna get People System off of the stream so that Fünfdollar has a stage, and myself as well.
I can't read
So
lips.
without further ado, I present Fünfdollar. Have fun, everybody.
Have a great show. Bye.
So Andrea, you were saying.
Oh, yes. So tonight we're going to do a format that we came up with ourselves that happens within the realm of the conference calls. It's called Work Roulette. And what we need to get started is just a suggestion of any kind of, like, any job in the world. Can be whatever job. And then we'll improvise a work meeting, a remote work meeting from the realm of that job.
Yeah.
There's the.
Sorry, I'm just jumping back in.
Now I can hear you.
That Andrea was the only person who knew what kind of suggestion it was, and she was the only one who can't hear me. So all of that we had before was completely useless. Anyway, I think we've got one. We have
a couple.
We got a couple. I'm gonna take off
Can
again.
you, like, throughout the show, can you like pop in like on pop-up video and just make comments? That'd be good.
I would gladly do that.
Well, what's funny about that?
So just the first one that I see is Zookeeper. So
that sounds fun.
Zookeeper is a suggestion. Thank you very much.
Great.
Thriller Shark.
Thriller Shark. Thank you.
Okay.
Are we gonna act like that this is not a big deal? What's going on right now?
I don't know what to say. We have to address this is the situation, and just because we're not there doesn't mean that we don't care. It's our motto that we always say. Remember.
Is nobody else going to say it, or am I going to be the one who gets to say?
I don't want to be the one who has said it. I don't want to be the one.
We're going to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Namely, that we have to use him for the other animals because he's the biggest one. That's okay. So this is how I feel about it. If we're going to have to kill an animal to keep this zoo going, it should be the elephant because he can feed most of the other animals. He's very big.
I strongly disagree. I'm sorry, but I don't think we should be going based on the mass of the animal. I think we have to think about how expensive they are. I mean, look at the penguins. They're a dime a dozen. We've got so many baby penguins, and they just procreate like nothing. I mean, it's in town.
Can I just say, as the PR manager of the zoo, that I find all of these very troubling because I think both, if we, any of this would be very bad in the press, I think, for the zoo. And so.
Okay, so what you're saying is that we should choose the least liked animal and sacrifice that. The douchiest one.
Look, can I jump in here? I'm the head chef at the little cafe at the zoo. Obviously, I need no introduction.
And thank you for joining.
I just noticed that there was some breaking conversation, and a really important thing was being discussed related to food. I didn't realize we were talking about the animals. I thought this was like, oh, what's a new menu item, for the cafe. So I'm a little disturbed at what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, why would there be a new menu item when the zoo has been closed and we have no revenue and we have no way to feed the animals there?
I will say, though, a new menu item for the cafe would be better press-wise to send that out right now and just do a little, disclaimer, new item.
And that's why I came prepared with some great ideas for things. But I don't want to take up too much time, of course. It seems like you have to murder an animal to feed all the animals at the zoo. I don't want to get in the way of that.
Look, I don't like this. None of us like the situation. When I took on this job as the head zookeeper here, I said, first thing that I did, I'll find that you all remember this because you were all working there at the time, is that I went to each and every animal of that zoo and said, I am here for you. And then I went to the staff and I said, fuck you, you're expendable. So this breaks my heart, but we're in this situation. We're not allowed to feed the animals humans, so you're off the hook.
I don't mean to nitpick, but you had no previous experience working in a zoo, right?
Well, I mean, yes, but famously, zookeepers are politically appointed. So, I mean, is it my fault that I decide with the people in power? No.
I just feel like you've had it in for the elephant since you got here. I would say that he's had it in for me. This elephant. You admit it. You admit
it feels political. It feels political. That's what it feels like.
Well, I'm saying it's also practical, and that's what my party. That's their promise. Let's be practical here.
Well, but see, it shouldn't be political. I don't even know why we have a party-affiliated head zookeeper. It feels like you're doing mainly political work, and me as PR guy, it's really difficult because I'm trying to make the zoo really shine, and it feels like you're mainly pushing like a political agenda. Andrea, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful.
We're a center party, so I'll take that and just leave it. I don't think that's fair.
At
We
least
approve
we're all here to acknowledge that the center party thinks that a reasonable decision is to murder an elephant.
Yes, and hates all humans. Yes,
because he's the biggest.
I would like to point out that about 70% of the animals in our care here are actually vegetarian. So just putting that out there.
Which is also great PR-wise. You put that out. Animals are actually vegetarian.
Oh,
that's...
now this is a witch hunt against meat eaters. All of a sudden,
Well,
we don't want those in our zoo anymore.
I just want to jump in because it's my first time on a really important call with you all. That I knew that about the animals. I knew that fact because we actually have a really cute sign in the cafe. I don't know if you guys remember that. That says, "Our animals don't eat meat, so you can."
Yeah, so I mean, we're feeding the guests meat. Why shouldn't that? In fact, why shouldn't we treat also the vegetarians to some meat?
Okay, so just to reiterate, because I don't want to, So how would this work exactly? How would you feed the elephant to the?
Well, we kill it and then we chop. Well, I mean, this is why I asked Trevor to be on the call because I mean he has culinary experience and could tell us like what would be the best way to serve.
Trevor, do you have any knife in the cafe that would butcher up an elephant?
I do not have a knife sharp enough in the cafe. However, I do know where to find a knife sharp enough.
Okay, that seems very ominous somehow.
But
I'm not at liberty at the moment to go into details. I just, when I got the message to get on the call, I pulled up my burner phone and I'm ready to start dialing numbers if need be.
This is very strange.
You're doing us a great service, and I'm not gonna go nitpicking into who are your sources for knives big enough to chop up elephants. I don't need to know that stuff. All I need to know is if you can do it and what kind of preparation we need to kill Nelly.
I wholeheartedly object to this. I think it's clear that you come in.
Thank you.
I feel like you've taken this job because you had a prerogative to get rid of Nelly since maybe the day you were born. You share a birthday. Because last year we made a cake for you with a picture of Nelly on it, and we made a cake for Nelly with a picture of you on it, and you got so upset. You started flinging it everywhere like you were one of the monkeys.
Oh, I started flinging it everywhere. I mean, how Nelly was eating it was a total mess.
That's how
at least I'm able to use a fork.
You're jealous. You just don't want to share your birthday with her.
And this was in all the papers, by the way. We did a huge run in all the Berlin papers of the same birthday of our head zookeeper. This is very icky. Very.
And I came out real bad in that one.
Yeah, well, because you flung. Yes, because of your conduct.
Yeah. I've been spending a lot of time in the monkey cages, and I just felt like that was the way to go about it. And I felt that it might look good, but no.
Does that mean you went through a lot of bad stuff in your private life?
No.
Being in the monkey cages?
No, I just been spending a lot of time with the monkeys. They're my crew. They're
Because I had a really long time in puberty where I really was in the monkey cages for a really long time.
What?
I said, can you
No, it's just, no.
Completely unrelated.
No, I was just trying to use the same euphemism that Miss Andrea was using.
I wasn't using a euphemism. I'm just saying that, like, out of all the animals in the zoo, I connect with the monkeys. They're my people.
Okay.
So I thought that would be like that's what they do with their food, and I was like, okay, so I'm trying to espouse the beliefs of my constituents, which are the zoo animals.
And so, would the monkeys murder an elephant?
If they could, for sure, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm sorry, head zookeeper.
In fact, they've sort of like communicated to me that they crave elephant meat. And
I'm sorry. I just need to clarify something. We were discussing that you are an elected official, that you're appointed rather. to
Yes.
represent. I did not realize that you are appointed to represent the constituents that are the animals in the zoo. I'm sorry. I was under the impression that maybe this was a human constituency that you were representing.
Oh no, I mean I count them all, the humans and the animals alike. We're
Okay.
all, creations of God. Are we not?
Oh God.
No.
Yes, God. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you have anything to say about that?
Oh, brother. Don't get me started.
We shouldn't touch that topic at all because that goes really bad.
Well, I mean, I knew from the beginning, ever since you joined, and you got rid of all the animals except for 2 of each. And we lost a lot of good animals when you joined us.
Well, I mean, I just follow the good word, and this felt right to me, and we did get some publicity out of it, did we not, Gaston?
That's true. Yes, all very, very ambivalent. And so, is this like a?
I'm sorry. It depends on what news you're reading. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
the church turned up, and they were happy.
Yeah.
The what? The what? I'm sorry.
The Phelps, the Phelps Church.
Oh, yes.
The Westboro Baptist.
Yeah.
Which is
They
the
were
worst.
like-
What's wrong with that?
Okay.
If you have to ask,
Yeah, I don't know.
shame.
So,
Again.
Anyway, can I
children of
propose
God.
something? Can I propose something really quick?
Is anybody taking notes?
You might want to after what I'm about to say. Can I propose something? So one of the things I've been thinking about a lot is that during lockdown, a lot of people don't know what to cook for themselves anymore. And so what I want to do after lockdown is I want to open up our zoo cafe for people to come and take culinary lessons in the cafe at the zoo. Isn't that fun?
What does that have to? Are they going to be cooking what, like game or zoo animals, or what's the?
Oh my God! No, not zoo animals. No,
Just
game.
normal-
Absolutely, they'll be cooking game.
So just normal animals that you meet.
Oh my God! I can't believe I'm talking. It's 2021, and I'm talking to a head zookeeper who thinks game are just regular animals.
They're elite.
No, I did not mean that. What I meant to say is that you're just gonna have them cook meat from the store.
I mean, if you want to put it like in a very, very condescending way, I guess that's exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, it just doesn't seem like, and back me up on this, Gaston, it doesn't seem like this is something that we could like use, like it's not marketable. It's just you're just having cooking classes in the zoo. I'm sorry.
Well,
It's just
yeah,
an idea. Like you don't have to get all hung
And
up
I
on
know-
it.
I'm
not gonna
sorry.
kill
In fact,
elephant or anything like that.
I
You
put
know?
down no notes for this.
this
I'm
was.
sorry. I guess maybe I should be a little more radical. Maybe I should kill a couple more animals while
Yeah,
I'm.
how about, for example, elephant meat? Would you teach,
Wow.
preparing
Wow.
that?
You
I don't have expertise in that.
Well, you might
you
soon.
want us to change Nellie's birthday? Would that make you feel better?
We can't change her birthday. We can't change her personality. We can't change the fact that she has had it out for me from the beginning.
Okay, so this.
You know
this,
what I think this? Do you want to know what I think about this elephant? I think she's a socialist. There, I said it.
Elephants do not have political affiliation. Do I need to say that?
Nellie, I'm sorry, but I'll agree with her there. I mean, Nellie is a socialist, but that's what I love about her.
I hate to agree here, but Nellie is absolutely the most
She's-
radical leftist in the entire zoo.
How does that work? How does that even work? What does she do to?
Well, she does. She takes her grain and she distributes it.
Yeah, she passes it over the wall.
She uses her trunk to give to other animals.
She's always giving speeches, just going, we got the.
I mean, have you seen her artwork?
I don't think that's language, though. I don't think that's any.
No,
And then she's like,
It's like, come on, like
Yeah.
we need to find the middle ground, Nellie. Okay.
This is what I've been saying. This is forever what I've been saying, and now because we share a birthday, me and her are starting to get intertwined in the media, and I will not have it because I am, as you well know, off the center party, and I cannot have a socialist elephant ruining my good image.
Well, but I'm sorry, I have to butt in here. This is actually a huge opportunity for the zoo, okay? To be the first zoo and the only zoo to have an animal with political agendas. This is great. We should never kill Nelly. I will put up an article right now on our Twitter talking about this animal, and we shouldn't kill them. That's great. This is really great. I agree.
Can I raise another point on our agenda? Our PR guy thinks you could write an article on Twitter
and on his phone.
Oh my God!
I guess actually, yeah, that's another point that we should discuss. Is that of all the things that this zoo has been putting into the media, a food fight between the head zookeeper and an elephant should never have made the news, and political affiliations of zoo animals should not have either.
This is mostly algorithms, okay? So I put it into Twitter, and I put the article into Twitter, and then it just kind of distributes it through the algorithm, and I can't even control that, okay? I'm just a good PR person trying to get the information out, and however it's distributed, I'm sorry. I don't need to explain my job to you guys, okay? I've been with the zoo for a long time.
You know what? I kind of feel like you should. First of all, how old are you?
Yeah, I've wondered this.
What?
Because it's like, could be 15, could be 51.
I've always been wondering this too, because you always ask for the kid menu at the cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like we don't have a kid menu.
This is completely neither here nor there, okay? And it's ageism, okay? I'm however...
In which direction?
Yeah, that's what we want to figure out.
It could be ageism.
Let's put it this way, okay? I'm exactly at the right age to be doing this job, okay? And both my teachers and my guardians, which I don't have to go into who that is and how old they are.
You have both teachers and guardians.
Yes. So, and it's trending.
Your case here.
We're trending, okay?
We're trending.
We're trending.
Wait, are you live
trending?
Yeah,
live streaming this? Tell me now. Are you live streaming this? Are you live streaming this meeting? Is this meeting being live streamed right now?
Yeah, well, yes, but this is good publicity. This is why I was saying we should kill the elephant. I was nudging you guys to not look so bad.
Now every other zoo in this goddamn world is going to take my idea for having people cook meat.
Well, then I would like to see a poll on what do people want. Do the people want us to kill the elephant or not?
Look at Nelly's poll.
Yeah.
Are you jealous of that too?
I will not justify that.
I'll put a poll on Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung, and we'll see. I should have some responses within.
That's the place to choose to place a poll.
I'm sorry. Is this another attack on me? I'm just trying to be kind of the heart of this group here. I always looked at myself as the heart of our zookeeping group.
I'm just gonna say that like your Probezeit is coming up, and I don't know what to make of that at this point.
Well, I don't need this. As soon as I graduate, I'm gonna have all the opportunities in the world. Okay.
Sure.
Maybe we need to just take a minute and I don't know. Let's catch up on a personal level, maybe, and see where we're all at this time.
It's so weird.
We don't see each other anymore. It's so good to see you all.
Yeah, I do miss coming into the office.
I hate that we're all just at each other's throats all the time.
That's true. There's so much conflict here with grown-ups.
If we were home or at work, we could just smack each other.
God,
yeah. So Amanda, what's with your play? You were doing a play, right?
Yeah, it's good. I've got Kelsey Grammer on board.
Wow.
So, only a few more months till that's lined up with Tony's.
Oh,
and
great.
yeah, it's doing good.
That's really
incredible.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
And so you convinced him to do Frasier the play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I've got Roz. Roz is on board.
From Friends.
Roz. Now, Kelsey doesn't know that yet, so shush. But yeah, we're actually going to call it Roz.
Oh, that's great. Roz and Rachel, right?
I hate to remind you, this is being live streamed still.
Right. But before we get Trevor, tell us.
But this is good promotion for the theater, the one where you're putting it on, right? This is great.
Well, not if Kelsey backs out.
Well, he's not going to. He's signed. It's a done deal. It's fine.
Okay. You can't if he signed it.
If he signed, then we all know that.
Yeah. Nothing can happen if you're signed.
Nothing can happen. It's show business. Everything works fine.
Yeah.
So
what's going on with your restoration project?
My restoration project?
Yeah, the old typewriter.
Yeah, the old typewriter. It's hit a bit of a road bump, unfortunately, because it turns out and I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but my fingers are really strong, and so I punched the keys too hard.
Oh no!
Yeah, every time I think I get it just right, and then I go to give it a whirl, as they say. That's what they used to say back in the day about typewriters. You give them a whirl, and I give it too much of a whirl.
Oh God!
Is this the common problem with professional chefs? Is you just have your fingers are just too strong?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's also just when these typewriters were being developed, we didn't have as good nutrition in our diets, and now we're all just so full pumped of steroid meat that we're.
I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, you guys don't know this, but I actually have a PhD, and I studied, the sort of anthropology of food, and I'm sure there's another word for that.
Yeah, but who would know? Not you.
Can I ask something really quickly, Trevor? When you were talking before that you had a big knife to kill the elephant, were you talking about your fingers?
No, oh my God.
Okay, no I was just, okay, so that, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
No, but it must be said that for a big knife, you do need strong hands.
That's true, too.
No?
Well, maybe that was the easier conclusion to jump to.
That was Sun Tzu said that.
Where to kill an elephant, they simply dropped an old typewriter, from very high in the sky. And it was like, oh! And then it dropped and it killed the elephant.
Wow. And so this would be actually a good PR way, I think, to kill the elephant if we're going to do it, because that could, that's like a metatextual thing, right? For Twitter.
So rather than
letters and...
Look, I don't know a lot about PR. I'll be honest with you. I don't think you do either.
No, clearly you don't.
I don't see how the headline of a news story, cafe chef with PhD in anthropology of food drops typewriter onto elephant's head is going to be a very, very
killing
positive.
it, saving the lives of many other animals by having its carcass fed to them.
This is actually a very catchy headline.
I feel like anyone can do PR. In fact,
maybe for the Frankfurter, whatever the hell.
You can't even pronounce it.
Frankfurter Allgemein, whatever, Zeitung. Bull crap, I say. Bull crap, my friend.
This is anti-journalism. This is the kind of anti-press sentiment that I thought we were over. I'm sorry.
Well, if the journalists would stop going after me, then I wouldn't have to go after them, now would I?
I was endorsing killing the elephant now. I had pretty much turned.
Well, I'm still definitely...
That's because you and Nelly are in cahoots. You've always been. I've seen you.
I am the elephant keeper. And
Okay,
I love her.
Now, once and for all, are you a socialist? Yes or no?
Big time.
Big time?
Huge.
God damn.
Huge.
Okay.
You caught me and I beat red.
That's really good. That's poetic, though.
You want to use that for a headline?
Do you want me to put it on Twitter?
No, don't.
Okay.
Also, you should stop this live stream. This should not be live streamed. I need to executive order a killing of one animal, and I need to fire one person in the Zoom. So,
Oh, whoa,
Not me, right? Him.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, no, well,
Kieran.
it's definitely
one
no,
of these
this.
people here.
But
Somewhere, one of these folks.
The guy with the strong hands, definitely. Okay, shouldn't be in a zoo.
the guy is trying to tweet an article.
What? Why? I'm pointing at Trevor. I'm not pointing at you, so you don't have to point at me. You don't have to throw
Yeah,
me
but
under the bus.
I gotta just protect myself.
Okay,
whatever.
Okay.
I can understand that.
Solidarity, my ass.
Well, do you guys know?
I kind of want to just take this offline. Can you please stop this live stream?
It's on the internet forever. That's the great thing about the internet. It's on there forever. And there's like a transcript that's being written automatically to be put on Frankfurter Rundschau.
And how accurate is that transcript?
Oh, it's kind of
I
like
mean, I just don't want to be in a situation where we're already talking about one egregious act of murdering an animal. I don't want to know that it's going to be saying something.
I'm
even
sorry.
worse.
I need to just clarify one thing. Animals don't have rights, so it's not technically murder.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm
sorry,
stopping the
bye.
live stream.
However, they are my constituents, so I will call it murder.
I'm sorry. I just didn't think that we'd ever get to this place at the zoo in which a head zookeeper would go on a live stream and say that animals do not have rights. I thought we were better than this.
Yeah.
I thought here at the zoo that we strove to be more than this.
Put that in your notes, Andrea.
I'm not noting anything. This is, again, famously being live streamed and recorded and transcribed. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, if you mumble, maybe. If you don't speak so, you know.
Yeah, you're fired.
Okay, I think we need to
What?
like just
You're
real
What'd
life
you say?
again. Real life. How
Which?
are you getting on, Gaston?
Gaston, you're fired.
Oh. Okay. So I'm actually really excited for prom. I asked.
What's the theme?
What?
What's the theme?
Oh, it's a nuclear family themed. It's about the nuclear family. So, sort of classic models of family.
Sorry, what school do you go to? Do you go to the good fathers and sons and daughters and mothers school?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That in Spandau. So,
Isn't that a cult?
well, okay, we don't like to do that. That's what the press says, okay? But they're not the one that I work for.
Wasn't that like one of these like Cold War era doomsday cults that was afraid the bomb was going to drop at any moment?
Yeah, because that was why we had the bean shortage of 1993.
Exactly.
Well,
Well, after the Cold War was done, the bean shortage of 1993.
right after the war.
About 2 years after, isn't it?
Well, I don't subscribe to any of those things. I just go there to get educated and to.
And is that a re-education or a primary education? Just for.
Well, it's a primary education. It's my first education.
It's your first education.
I didn't go to school until I was about 29, and then and so now I've been in school for 2 years, and we're having a prom. This timeline does not concern you guys, okay? This is the job. I try to keep those things separate.
Sure. Yeah, we all try to keep our personal lives separate from our professional lives.
Yeah, like your affair, right? With the head of the German parliament.
Yeah, how's that going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer not to comment on it on a live stream, but
I'm watching. Come
I'll
on.
turn it off, right?
I mean, you're at his place. We can tell.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone knows.
going okay. Although my daughter from my previous marriage refuses to talk to me, but that's a whole different chapter.
Fuck her. Why
Yeah, you don't need her.
What does she know, honestly?
Yeah.
I mean, love only comes around, ever so often in a person's life. And I thought, after my menopause, that it just wouldn't happen for me. So, and the fact that she can't be happy for me, she doesn't deserve it.
No, I love it. You give me hope.
I said to her, fuck them kids. Anyway.
And you should.
Yeah.
You should.
Enough about me. We need to decide if we're going to kill this elephant or not.
I don't know. I like her. She's got those big ears. You see the size of her fucking ears? They're huge. I love them.
Well, that's the thing with you socialists. You don't understand the economy.
I feel like we're kindred.
I'm going to vote no as well. I'm sorry. Look, if I'm being honest, I could, with one phone call, get a knife sharp enough to kill that elephant in one fell swoop. But
we never found out what this is all about because this seems still very shady to me.
I don't know what you mean, like what this is all about. I mean, when you work in the culinary arts with a PhD in the anthropology of food, you meet a lot of interesting people along the way.
It's still so baffling because all you serve at the cafe right now is like a quiche and croissants.
Yeah, I don't shit where I eat, dude.
And scene. Oh, nice one. Give a round of applause to Fünfdollar. Yay, we have to do it for them.
Thank you guys.
We had a little, I asked out there, I said, should there be a thumbs up to call the elephant or thumbs down to spare? And we got a fair number of, then we also got just an elephant from Sara. I don't know how to interpret it. Jakob, thumbs down. He wanted to spare the elephant. We confused Thriller Shark, unfortunately, with my logic. But it looks like between all the votes that we have, oh wait, we also have Spare Nelly.
Okay.
See, this is very good for PR and Twitter and stuff.
Engagement.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, I feel like
engagement.
we'll spare her if she continues to
Someone photoshopped the elephant onto Bernie Sanders sitting at the inauguration. All right. $1, thanks so much for joining us. Give them a round of applause again as I bring on People System and get rid of $5 here awkwardly. Yay!
Bye.
Oh, and this. Amanda's still here. There we go. Hello.
Oh no, there he is.
Oh. Carl, are you confused about where your computer is?
It's my signature entrance now.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see you there.
Oh, right. It's like a sitcom.
Yeah, it obviously landed really well.
Before we go much further, what would you like for a suggestion so that we give folks time to get that?
I mean, I think we were just going to go for a regular word, or?
Boring. Fine. No. So, folks out there watching, please give People System a word.
A regular word.
Just a regular word.
Just
nothing
weird. No portmanteaus, please.
No food.
Words.
Yeah, no complete
words.
And while we wait for that to come in, how are you folks doing?
My stomach hurts from laughing at that $5 set.
That was a good set. That was
a lot of fun.
All right. Good. All right. We're still waiting for suggestions to come in. If we don't get any soon, I'm going to just grab one of the other ones that people gave to $5. Or I could give you a suggestion. I don't know. Do you know what you're going to what kind of format are you going to do? What are you going to do for us?
We're doing a montage.
All right.
For those of you unfamiliar, that's just free-form improv, just following our guts. For
our heart's desires.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, we got a bunch of them coming in now.
Tell us those words.
Put those on the screen.
Yeah. You want me to put them on the screen?
Yeah, those are fun. Everybody loves to see their Facebook picture.
We've got
on a live stream.
We've got Doormat from Dries.
Lovely. We didn't ask for a description of your own personality, Dries.
Artsy Pants. Mustafa's given us sarcophagus.
Ooh.
And
nice.
Derek does not know what the prompt was. It's just anything at all.
I like sarcophagus. I don't have an idea, but it's a good.
Sure,
I would
take it.
Are we still doing a story? Did someone have a sarcophagus story?
No. Yeah, let's do a monologue.
I have.
this-
I mean, I
is
have
there-
one about a funeral.
Is a sarcophagus? Why do I associate vampires with sarcophagus? Is a sarcophagus just a coffin, but like the fancy way of saying it?
Isn't a
I think
sarcophagus?
it's
Like
one
the
with it's like got a
Egyptian-
stone lid. I think it's a stone, traditionally Egyptian, but
Yeah.
fantasy,
Ah,
I think
okay.
it's a stone
I'm
lid
very
at the top.
concerned about being.
We have
So it's
airbags.
ancient
from the
coffin.
Jakob, I have a follow-up little quick funeral story if you want to do your one first as well. So.
Sure.
I'm going to jump off before you do that, but as you can see, the donation overlay is on. We've already gotten a few donations come in, and I want to really thank those folks who sent us donations. Greatly, greatly appreciate that. You can also get, if you want something for your money, you can get merch from us. So you can get lovely, there's even a baby onesie. There's all sorts of good stuff
Wow.
on our website now.
That's a good
Baby
idea.
song separately.
You can donate via PayPal now if that's easier for you. I fucking hate PayPal, but if that's easy for you, we've done it. They've scammed me out of so much money, but we're happy if that's easy for you. There's a one-click PayPal donate button on our website now. We've broken down and done it. Anyway, that's my deal. People system, have fun.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sarcophagus makes me think of funeral, and I was asked by a good friend to do the eulogy for his father who had recently died, which was not that fun. And during the whole eulogy, you know, my some of my best friends were in the first row of the congregation of the people who were watching the eulogy, and immediately started to cry. So I couldn't look at anyone in the front row because I felt like I couldn't do the speech without crying if I looked at my friends crying. So I looked at the back of the crowd, and because it's a funeral, you know, it's a sad event. It wasn't like a cool death where you can tell jokes. During the eulogy, I had to be really somber. But there was a woman in the back who was just nodding. It's like, like everything I said, she was like, "Yep, totally." And I focused on her because that made me feel secure in what I was talking about. And when the eulogy was over, and I think it went well, she got up doing this, and then proceeded to the grave. She proceeded just nodding. I think she had a nervous tick, but it turns out that a nervous tick made me do a decent eulogy instead of fucking it up or crying.
Very nice.
The whole time.
Did you find out her relation to the person who had passed? Like, was she?
Yeah, she was in like some gardening club.
Okay, she wasn't like a
With
main player.
No.
So you didn't cry? You didn't cry during the delivery of this at all?
No. After.
Did you tell her the effect that she'd had on you?
No.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
like,
that
hey,
was like
hey, you're nervous tick. Funny.
I
Thanks
thought
for
maybe
the
you'd be
help.
like, "Hey, seeing you gave me comfort to get through eulogy."
No, I didn't.
I have a very quick funeral story. It's a little more lighthearted, I think. My friend Jay, who's not watching, this is a good few years ago, and I think he just finished college and was about to start working. Anyway, he had moved back home very briefly, and he's a DJ, and at that time in his life, he would be out partying a lot. And I don't know what we were at some party anyway, and he had to leave, and he's like, "Oh no, I have to go home. You know, it's like the afternoon. My family are going to be up and about. I don't want to face them. I haven't slept in a day and a half or whatever. I'm a mess. Stink of smoke and beer and all the rest." He's like, "Hopefully I can just like sneak in, and be like, 'Hey everyone,' and just get upstairs to bed before having to kind of face my family." And he got home and didn't manage to do that. His mum and his sister caught him or whatever, called him into the living room, and they were both like curled up on the couch together, like sobbing uncontrollably. And it turned out the cat had died over the weekend while Jay was gone, and he was really he was just looking to curl up in bed and knock out a good 14 hours sleep and deal with the hangover the next day. But his Sunday afternoon ended with him having to go out into the garden in the pissing rain, dig a grave for this cat, bury the cat, and then improvise a eulogy for the cat in front of his sobbing mother and sister, and then comfort them and make them tea and stuff like that. And it sounded really rough.
Yeah, I hear you. But I have a touching story that is similar to that. My father had rebuilt this beautiful Mies van der Rohe house in northeast Berlin, and he was working there. And in the garden, we found a dead sparrow. And I was maybe 7 years old, maybe 6 years old. And he dug a grave for the sparrow, put a little cross on top of it, made a name for it. It was Jan, and like a name tag. And then he did a eulogy for the sparrow, and like I was healed. Like my sadness was gone, just so because I could live through it. And my dad was like really, really serious about it, and I love that.
Yes.
Nice. Cool funeral, man.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah. This place is I mean, it's like a stuffy old church, but I love what you've done with the black lights and the LEDs and stuff.
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, he was a famous techno DJ, so we just wanted to accommodate him to the beyond, the great beyond, in a way that feels familiar to him and to his friends.
Hi guys, sorry. Do you have any pills? Did you bring me?
Hey! Whoa! Keep it down.
I mean, there's pills at the funeral, right? Good. I just
Yeah. Just listen. Meet me in the confession box in like 5. All right.
got you. Thank you.
All right. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, but we're not gonna. He died of a drug overdose. We're not gonna.
Look.
It's not okay to be dealing while.
No, it's not.
While we're
I mean,
here
I'm not
and
going to charge her. I'm not going to charge her.
I'm so sorry. I'm the DJ for the funeral.
Yes.
Ben, what's up?
Thank you.
Where should I get set up?
You can just set up right over here on the left.
All right.
Yeah, just next to the. Are you going to need the organ?
No, I'm
or
good.
Are you using it?
Got my CD turntables, and can I set up the disco ball?
Yeah, you can set it up in the middle. Okay.
Sven?
Just this is just I just want everyone to know this is a drug-free event, and so you're not going to be able to do any of that kind of stuff under the table, like club behavior not allowed. If it looks and feels like a club, great. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Confession box, 5 minutes. No, like I said, this is such a tough time for all of us, and the fact that you really came through. I heard that you had a lot of harsh words with the priest about getting the sound system installed. But
yeah, we really had to push. We did have to push to get it all set up. I mean, it's unorthodox. It's unorthodox, honestly.
Yeah, and in a Russian Orthodox church as well, which is
right. Yeah,
I love the irony of that because they're normally so stuffy.
Yeah.
But the costumes are amazing. I feel underdressed.
Yeah, do you like the icons?
I love the icons. I love the icons. Yeah, so cool.
I like him. I like him a lot too.
I couldn't help but notice. I was just walking past the bathroom. There's quite an odd smell and sort of like a billowing of smoke coming out from the bathrooms. Kind of like a.
Oh no!
It's something like herby smell or something.
Incense.
Oh, that's not. We're gonna have to go take a look at that.
I just thought I'd let you know.
Do you know anything? Do you have anything to do with this?
Oh no, I just work here. I'm normally cleaning. I just thought I'd let you know of the smell that I smelled.
Okay. Well, there shouldn't be any scents. We really made sure that the only scent that was allowed in the church was frankincense.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. I'll leave you guys to it.
It's the incense. I'm sure. Yeah, that's fine. Listen, I wanted to ask. My mate Dave was going to do the closing set, and he was wondering if the choir are going to still be sticking around.
Let me just check here the scheduling. Yeah, it looks like the choir is on until 3:30, and your friend DJ Rasmussen. Rasmussen? Yeah, he'll be on at just after that.
Deadly. He's got a whole. The other thing is he wanted to. I know this is like 11th hour stuff, but he wanted to, if possible, borrow some of the vestments, some of the robes of the Orthodox priests, and come out as if he's like doing a service, and then like whip the robes off and just like drop the
after the choir.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's a bit late, but he came up with this idea in the limo on the way here, and we thought it would be just awesome.
That's I don't think that we're prepared for that kind of that kind of thing. I mean, I would have to talk to the clergy people. Okay. If it's possible to borrow a robe for this, but I can ask.
Cool.
Hey, other funeral DJs, guys, I have a problem. I don't know what music to play anymore. I feel like funerals aren't fun anymore. Things have changed. People now, like I used to play ABBA all the time, and now people are like crying.
So you want people to not cry at the funeral?
I don't know, but why cry at ABBA? It's harmless. It's joy bringing.
Even Waterloo? They're even crying at Waterloo?
Even crying at Waterloo. I just look. I'm kind of new at this. I've only done this for 1 or 2 years. Can you give me any songs I could play?
Napoleon surrendered, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just overheard. I'm not a DJ. It's just that's very sad.
Wait, what? Sorry, what now?
Waterloo was where Napoleon surrendered. I mean, it says it in the song. So I mean, it's sad for Napoleon. It depends if you're French or not.
Okay,
true.
Okay. I'm sorry. Looking forward to the show.
Well, it depends what you're looking for. Probably also depends on the age of the deceased and what kind of age bracket you're targeting. If you these days it's important for people to express what they're feeling and sort of give them a tune that really makes them feel, that really inspires that. I mean, an ABBA tune, a happy, positive song, and they're crying. Okay, I see, but it's sending a bit of a mixed signal. So you gotta play the sad songs.
Yeah.
Stuff that really brings people down, like really down there, like really sad, sad stuff.
Like what?
Like I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. That one always gets.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
And then especially when it's like, I don't want to close my eyes, and it's about death, and it has this whole other meaning.
Right.
Tag everyone but Jakob. Bad news, dude. We're gonna have to end your residency here at Space in Ibiza.
What? Why?
We're gonna have to end the Sunday service. Ever since you started hitting the funeral circuit, you've just been bringing the vibe down here in Space. This is a place where people get together and celebrate life. You know.
This is. I need this job.
Okay, I mean, I thought you would have got the hint when people kept on like breaking down in tears on the dance floor. People are like saying prayers. Frankly, like leaving and not dancing and stuff.
Right.
I don't know why. I'm surprised that this is a surprise to you.
Look, I'm a funeral DJ first, so this is my best playlist. I have 9 children. I need this job.
Look, why is it that you are so drawn to funeral DJing? Like you've made an incredible career for yourself in being a house DJ.
Right.
But why are you drawn to
playing sad house tunes?
Yeah, get a fucking acoustic guitar or something, man. Stop making it my problem, all right? I got a dance floor to fill, you know? I've got €25 drinks to sell, and you're not helping.
All right, whatever you... I like those tunes, though.
Are you sad in your life? Is something going wrong with you?
This is how I know how to play. This is how I know how to DJ.
What about all the cool bass-driven, housey Chicago vibes that you've been churning out for like 15 years until now? What went wrong?
Look, either you like it the way I DJ or you don't.
Well, okay, I don't, but there is a funeral next weekend at the island that we would need you to play at.
Well, it's great.
Yeah.
I love good funeral.
Roger DeLargo fell out of the DJ booth. It's actually a triple funeral because he hit a few people.
Those are the best.
Triple funerals?
Yeah. Great gig.
More?
No, it's just more people.
Okay. You enjoy
Fucking love it.
Like, are you enjoying yourself at these funerals?
Oh, they are the best. You know, people are finally silent, kind of somber. clubs, they bother me. People are so up. But as soon, like, if you turn the lights on in a club, people would start crying. But this way...
Hey, look, I've got a big favor to ask. I know you're like generally like this big DJ and stuff.
Right.
We have a dead cat at home. And I need to bury it for my son. He's really, really heartbroken. I was wondering if you can do like a garden set and play some tunes we're going to do like a little service for the dead cat.
Look, I don't know if David Guetta can do a cat thing, and I'm David Guetta, so I'm... All right, sure.
We cut to the funeral in the backyard. Mommy?
Meow, meow, meow,
Yes, darling.
meow, meow, meow.
I don't want Fluffy to be dead. Mommy, did you hear what I said?
What did you say, darling?
Mommy, I said I don't want Fluffy to be dead.
I know, darling. Your favorite color is red.
You're a terrible DJ. You're the worst person there is on the planet. I don't want you to be here. I hate you. I hate you.
Was that a song request?
Sweep, sweep, sweep. Yeah, no, I am a professional. I am a professional pallbearer, but usually the coffins are made out of wood or cardboard, not gold, not pure gold.
This is polystyrene.
What?
This is polystyrene.
Oh, it's just painted gold.
Yeah, we can't afford. Since when can we afford real gold coffins? I mean,
no, it's just the Egyptian theme, and okay. Well, whoever your polystyrene guy is very good, because that looks a lot like solid gold to me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I can probably carry this on my own. Actually, I wouldn't actually need to bring the rest of the lads.
I was thinking, to be honest, that 3 is an awkward number to carry a coffin. I wasn't quite sure how we were going to manage that.
Well, that is the way we operate. Generally, it's just 3. Because Lunk he's a big guy. He's a big guy. He can handle the whole front of the coffin.
So you're gonna take it?
Yeah, but I think I'll do it on my own. I'll just let me just text Lunk now.
So you're just gonna be one guy. You're gonna be one pallbearer carrying this polystyrene coffin.
Well, if you don't, I know this is a sensitive time, but how heavy is the deceased?
I mean, he's a 6-footer. I don't know about weight, but he's a proper, he's a 6-footer plus.
Okay, well, average.
He was
text it.
Oh, hey, Lunk. Everyone, this is Lunk. His fingers are too big to operate to text back. Yeah, sorry to bring you out here, Lunk. We don't actually need you. Polystyrene coffin. I can handle this one myself.
All right.
Apparently someone thinks they can carry a whole coffin, even if it is made out of polystyrene, with a 6-footer on his own, like some kind of, I don't know. I think it's going to look stupid, personally. I don't think one person can carry one coffin on their own, regardless of the constitution of the coffin.
And even if they could, it would look really stupid because of the physical disbalance. You got a big giant thing, and then your slender body in the vertical. You got a horizontal. We got a vertical. Doesn't make any sense.
You're just like a floating T,
Just be a giant.
This is my life's work. This is my passion, and you have deeply insulted me. Let me just show you how it works, okay? Let me just... Oh, he's going. Oh, he's heavier than me.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I think I got something in my face. What was that?
I am so sorry. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Just because it's made of polystyrene doesn't mean you need to handle it with no care.
My shoulder got really warm.
With
my
care.
My shoulder got super warm because of the polystyrene. I'm sorry. I'm used to my shoulder being very cold when I'm doing that. It completely threw me off.
And that it will do with a little bit of friction. You got to make sure you're wearing a silk blouse, and you won't get that friction. You won't get that heat.
There was a pool of some sort of bodily fluids that's just come all over my face.
You didn't get them embalmed yet?
I'd say that's a mix of embalming fluid and bodily fluid. But listen, the thing is, I'm not actually licensed to handle dead bodies outside of the coffin. So you're going to need a different guy to do that. Also, I mean, the polystyrene sarcophagus is ruined.
Does your body do this?
sturdy.
Sweep. Hey, Mom. You know our dog Linda, right? I gotta tell
Yeah.
you something. She's getting married.
What?
She's getting married, and we have to pay for the wedding.
No, she's not.
She's getting married.
She's a single dog.
Well, she's okay. She was a single
I have not been purposefully avoiding the dog parks so that she stays a single dog.
Do you know Paul the boxer from a block away?
No, Paul the boxer.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's me, Paul.
I meant the dog Paul that belongs to Paul the boxer.
Yeah, my
Your
dog is
your
gonna,
dog?
My dog
Your
is
dog.
gonna marry your dog.
Look,
Is this a bad time? I'm getting weird tension here.
Your dog is not marrying my dog.
Well,
She's a poodle
tell
for
that-
Christ's sake.
Well, I've already paid for the ring, so and the ceremony.
look, it's what Linda wants.
Now, how did she speak to you about this? I don't
Well-
understand because I'm her
well,
primary caregiver, and I would have thought that she would have come to me with
I just
a serious topic like
look,
this.
I went into the yard and I saw the dog Paul go down onto all fours, and then he had a ring in his mouth.
And she
Who
barked
let him
yes.
in? Who let him
She
in
barked.
the yard?
She
I
barked.
climbed over the back fence. No, nothing can keep love apart. Right? Love
This
is
is
apart.
devastating.
It's like Romeo and Juliet, but with dogs.
I think we have to do this. Okay.
And
I
who's
should come back.
who
I should come back.
who is gonna and who's gonna pay for this wedding?
Mom, you know how we did a funeral for our cat? You know how we celebrated Christmas with our turtle? It's just Linda expects us to do the wedding because we do official things for our pets.
But only when they're sanctioned.
Look, if I
That
can
was
interject,
that was
if I can inject, I'm sorry, but I like to think of animals not as animals, but as non-human people. Okay? I mean, in New Zealand, this is enshrined in law with dolphins and apes. It's only a matter of time before dogs. I mean, dogs got emotions. Linda's got emotions. Paul's got emotions. You know this. And to think that you would stand in the way of love like this? This is
Hey,
not right.
I heard someone was maybe looking for a animal wedding DJ.
Oh yeah. You're the DJ.
Yeah. I mean, I used to do funerals, but now I've kind of branched out to animal weddings.
I gotta say, this comes as a surprise. We just decided on maybe doing it.
I've been working
impressed.
behind the scenes here. I've been putting in a lot of work. We're looking for kind of the preferred term, by the way, is not non-human persons, not animals. That's what we're going to stick with.
So non-human person wedding.
Yeah.
You
We
get
did
off
that-
her. You get off her, Paul. Paul, down.
Oh,
get
Paul,
off her.
Paul,
You get the
not
naughty
before
thing.
the wedding.
Paul, you get
God
2 weeks.
damn it.
Keep it in
Get
your
off.
pant. Keep.
Get off my baby. Get off my Linda.
Paul!
Hold on. Damn it, Paul. Get that. Oh. I'm sorry. They're stuck together. Hold on.
this is outrageous.
Has
We're not
anybody
gonna
got
need-
a frying? Has anyone got a frying pan handy? I just need something to wedge between them.
I mean, I've got this vinyl. You want to use? I can give
That's
you.
too sharp. That'll cut his shaft. I need something kind of smooth and heavy.
Use
I'll
the
find a
ring.
smooth-
Use the
I'll
ring.
find- The ring's too small. I'll find a smooth rock. I'll find a
Is
smooth
he
rock.
still going? Because that's quite impressive time-wise.
I think he has ejaculated now, but they are now stuck. I don't know if you've ever seen foxes mating in the wild, but I won't get into the biology of it. But there's a thing where they stick together to ensure impregnation. It's very important. We've
This
got
is
about
what
a
I
10-minute
wanted
window
to
here.
prevent. This is what I wanted to prevent. This is why I sent you.
Well, I
No,
guess they have to
our
get
dogs
married
stay
now.
single.
I'm gonna go and write the invites.
Thank you. At least someone is on board with this.
I mean, do you want me to play some background music? I can come back when you actually have the wedding. I do realize now that my timing was like a little bit off, and I just happened to be passing by more than anything. And
I think I need to be cheered up more than anything else. Do you have any ABBA?
oh yeah, sure. The winner takes it all.
Yeah, now we're talking. That's some puppy making music right there. That's what that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, Paul, come on, Paul. You're going in for round 2? These dogs are sensational. Oh, man, this is going to be a real bummer of a wedding.
Let me see if I have any other ABBA ones. Or maybe that one was a little bit. Oh gosh.
So we're gonna be in-laws. We're gonna be you and me. We're gonna be in-laws.
Do you like boxing?
No. I'm more into ball sports. Not traditional ball sports. Not traditional ball sports. More like golf.
Golf? That's a pretty old-fashioned. That's a pretty traditional ball sport. The way
yeah, but when I say ball sports, I just meant like not the aggressive ones. Because when I think of ball sports, I think of more aggressive sports, and golf isn't really aggressive.
I feel where you're coming from.
I feel like this is the perfect one for the situation, and maybe this is like going to convey how these dogs met and how their life is going forward.
Just a quick question. Are you going to do this before every tune at the wedding? Are you going to get on the mic and explain why you think it's
absolutely, yeah. I really like to explain like where the songs are coming from and kind of like it's really important to me that when I explain a song that everyone is listening to me.
Yeah.
So this one and yeah, I'm going to sing this one a little bit as well before I hit play.
Sing the whole thing.
Okay, sure. So this one, I'll just get to the chorus. It's knowing me, knowing you. There is something we can do. Knowing me, knowing you.
You know that this used to be my walkout music early on in my career.
I don't know this song. I don't understand how this is a wedding song if no one knows it.
Knowing me, knowing you. And this is what the dogs just did. They aha'd.
They know each other. They aha'd. They're aha'ing for a third time right now. I think you got to start picking out puppy names, Missy.
Oh, no.
Why are you standing in the way of love like this? Are you jealous?
Because I lost my partner.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Yeah. I lost my partner too.
Well,
and I never wanted my dog to experience any kind of heartbreak, any kind of emotional sensation in life.
Okay.
To protect her.
I've been climbing into your back garden. I've been feeding your dog treats. I've been rubbing her belly.
No,
she's
been completely deprived her whole entire life. This is what you've been doing?
I've been tossing cats into the garden to get her all fired up.
What?
Really just get those emotions flowing.
I keep her in a sensory deprivation tank every evening to
I
drown
don't think she
all of
likes
that out.
She's always so happy to see me. She's humping my leg. I'm throwing her things to hump. I think you need to connect with your dog a little better. Dogs have needs and long-term relationship goals.
Give me a man after midnight. When somebody
Can we change man to dog, and then we're cooking.
I can do that. Give me a hound after midnight. Won't somebody help me?
And that's the show.
Oh, mercy.
Very nice. Jakob killing it with the. How do you have that set up in your room ready to go? My goodness.
Boredom.
Prepared for everything. Nice job, people system. I was a little worried what you were going to do with all those very touching, sad funeral stories. But you did a great job. Very fun set. Give them a round of applause, folks. I'm gonna bring in Fünfdollar again just to say goodbye. There
Yeah, goodbye,
they
everyone.
are.
I gotta go quickly.
Oh, there's no one else here, and Trevor's not on either. Okay, so it's just Andrea. I just brought Andrea.
Hi,
Oh no,
Andrea.
Trevor's back. Okay, there's Trevor.
I just watched the show.
Thank you to everyone watching. We're very happy to be back doing live streams. I mean, we'd prefer to be on stage, but we'd also prefer to be healthy. So we'll be doing this in the meantime for as long as we're locked down. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Trevor, you got shows coming. You're going to be doing a weekly Sunday show.
Yeah, starting this Sunday, me and Nacho Sanguinetti are going to be doing a call-in show. And anyone can just call in, and we have a theme for the episode, and we just talk the whole time.
Yes.
Nice. Tomorrow night, me, Noah, and Nikki will be back with GLB. It's our first show in a good long while, so we're looking forward to that. And then we've got all sorts of fun stuff next week. Matilde, Keizer, and I are doing a cooking show next Friday.
Oh, no.
So we're going to have fun with that one. So thanks for checking us out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the donations that came in. We really, really appreciate it. And thanks to all the players performing tonight. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.